Hi, everybody. I'm back with another update. It's approximately, 6, 7 days, almost a week, that I've been using my liver cleanse drink. And I just wanted to let you know I suffered a little setback yesterday. The burning mouth was back, and the stomach was a little bit I don't know how you call it, not exactly sore, but it was feeling pretty weird. Um, and so I've been doing some research on burning mouth syndrome, and I realized that when you have some swelling at the roof of your mouth and burning gums, well, there are a few different reasons why that could be happening. And so the first that came up was sugar. And if you're developing diabetes, that is one symptom. Another could be an allergy, either to food or medication. And another could be a vitamin or mineral deficiency, such as iron, folic acid, zinc, vitamin B2 and B12. You could also be intaking too many acidic foods and drinks. And also, I think food temperature is probably another factor. And basically, it's called thrush burning mouth syndrome or Oralcandidiasis. In my case, I really do think it was related to the temperature of my foods, because when I first started doing the liver cleanse, my blueberries and my kale were not exactly frozen. So I was blending them at room temperature. And so the first 2 or 3 days went by, even the fourth day, I had no symptoms because the kale was still fresh in my fridge. And then once I started to freeze the kale as well, I noticed a big difference in the way that my mouth felt. The burning came back a little bit, but very slightly, and only for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then it went away. And so that could also be, besides having foods that were too cold, I also decided to go back to my white bagel and try that because I love it so much. It has little pieces of onion in it. It tastes so yummy. So I did try that once, and I didn't have any issue until the next day. But like I'm saying, I'm not exactly sure what triggered this burning mouth. I also had pasta, but again, the next day I didn't have any issues. So it could be gluten with the bagel and the pasta. I also had chili pepper a couple of days in a row. And so maybe the icy temperature with chili is too much for my mouth. And then it could be that the blueberries I've been having are too acidic. I really don't think that is the issue because I had a whole pile of homemade tomato sauce the other night and absolutely no issue at all. So I don't think it could be the acid, but I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure. It could have been the sugar from the ice cream the other day when I started to have the burning mouth, but I think it's like the kale. I think it was just because it was too cold, and my mouth just confuses all that texture and temperature in my mouth. It doesn't know how to react. It could be a peanut allergy because I am having a little handful of peanuts every morning with my yogurt and my fruit. Or with the blueberries, it could be a salt pollen allergy. And also, because I was on antibiotics about a month ago with what I thought could have been a sinus infection, and now I realize it could have been a stomach and mouth infection from not enough acid. So maybe because I probably had the antibiotic unnecessarily, it could have triggered some sort of allergy. And now my stomach, or basically my mouth, is mostly my mouth, are reacting to all that. It's reacting to all that. So I think since 2017, I have been on antibiotics a total of 5 times, and until this last time, without any issue whatsoever. In 2017, I had COVID and I developed a bladder infection, so I took antibiotics for that. And then in 2020, I had a root canal. In 2021, I had an implant, a dental implant. And in the summer, I also had a skin infection on my leg. And in 2022, just recently, I had what I thought could have been a sinus infection. So maybe it's the antibiotic. I developed an allergy to the antibiotic, or maybe it's just cold temperature foods. So I'm not exactly sure which it is. I thought I would just put this out here in order to help other people. But here are my items that I use on a daily basis. I have 2 toothbrushes, one that I use for my mouth, and the little one is for the smaller spaces because I have a very small mouth and the big one doesn't get in there very well. I floss every day, sometimes twice a day, and then I use a tongue scraper. I have 2 different kinds of toothpaste, if you can see. One is for my gums and one is for my teeth. And then pretty much every day I use the water pick. So to me, that's very important. I've been doing this for about 2 years. And so I just don't understand why I'm developing all of these weirdo symptoms. I hope they go away, but right now it's very minimal. And I should tell you that I just tried a room temperature cup of my liver cleanse, and I had no issue whatsoever. So I have a feeling it's related to the icy cold foods. And I don't know what I'm going to do because I love ice cream and I love slushies. That's going to be a big part of my summer life gone. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.